Scorpios, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of February 23rd to March 1st. Okay, let's see, I have 4 major arcana cards coming out. I'm using a new deck, by the way, so still experimenting, but I feel like this deck is giving me like a lot of major arcanas for some reason. But the interesting thing is they are all reinforcing one another. So that's when I know the reading is like sound. So what I have is this is going to be a very pivotal week for you. Okay, so it's important to stay focused and realize that you have to work for things to earn things, okay? And I know that sounds like generic advice, but it's definitely a situation in which you cannot take shortcuts. So the first card that I have is the Hierophant, okay? And that deals more with structure, and it deals more with like hierarchy as well. And underneath it is the Emperor. This is coming out on Monday, okay? Underneath it is the Emperor, and the Emperor is in the reverse position. So this is somebody who is it's a situation that demands you to do everything by the book, and it could be really annoying, but it's for your own good and it's for the greater good, and in the long term like planning of your life, this would actually get you a long way, you know, rather than cutting corners and doing things like incompletely. Okay, so I wouldn't worry about doing things incompletely, but it's maybe a situation where, for example, if you're in a work environment and you have to give a presentation on something, it's very important for you to know it in and out, because first of all, you would be able to make very informed decision. You would also, you know, relay this information in a way that allows other people to make informed decisions. So it's very important for you to do things really, you know, by the book. Obey hierarchy as well, just because they're coming up on top of each other. And I know it's going to be a little frustrating, but it's important for you to break out of the habit of wanting to push things forward too fast, okay? So please be careful about that. Finances are not that great this week, and that's another reason why I want you to just, you know, try to do things the right way the first time around. That way you don't have to waste time, waste your earning, you know, potential to go back and fix things. It's very important for you to do that, okay? And I believe with the monthly reading, I also mentioned that you have to do things wholeheartedly, okay? Whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. If you can't give it 100%, you're going to get nothing out as a result. So it's one of those situations where it's all or nothing. So really think about that as you progress through this week, okay? I do see a lot of like the same anxiety too. Sleeplessness, anxiety, but there's going to be definitely a breaking away from bad habits and bad people, which is a great thing to do. It's going to throw you off like emotional off balance emotionally, so I want you to be aware of that. But you know, whatever doesn't work anymore, they're ejected from your life, and it's really time to move on. And I just want you to know that when you leave old people, old emotional baggage behind, it allows for more abundant energy to come in, okay? So think of it as like the old blocking the new. So if the old still works and you're still happy with it and you're still emotionally fulfilled in that situation, then hang on to it. But if it's no longer serving you for any reason in any capacity, then you have to let it go so that new things can flow in. So that's just the way we live our lives, and that's just the way the energy in the universe flows. So it's important to clear up all these blockages to abundance in your life, okay? I do see you coming to terms with that, though. This is really good energy with the Emperor in the reverse position, okay? So this is somebody that might have been controlling in the past. It could also be a situation where You feel like you have to be in control all the time. You're letting that type of behavior go, either that or you're letting that people, those types of people go from your life so that you can move forward. I know it's not going to be an easy process, but this is like a defining week in which you decide what you want to do and you're actually sticking with it, okay? So even at the end of the week, I have the Fool in the reverse position, okay? And with money making ventures or any type of like speculative investment, be really careful about that, okay? So I don't think you're going to rush in and be foolish. Um, but I do have this situation in which this card came out at the end. It's basically telling me that, so next to the Fool, what I'm reading them together as is it's a situation that you're too anxious about starting and you're not looking at the warning signs. And it's kind of like, think of it like this. You're waiting at a bus stop for your ride to come. You're waiting for your ride. And in the reverse position, it's just like you're no longer waiting. So it could be A, you're moving forward with it without the proper equipment, without the proper knowledge, or B, the waiting period is over because your ride has arrived. But next to this Fool card, what I'm reading it as is starting things too soon, you know, with them together. So be really careful about that, okay? And I'm just worried because the Five of Pentacles, which deals with poverty and it deals with self-esteem, it's in the upright position, which is not a good thing for it to be, which is not a good thing you want to have above like a above you wanting to start anything new. So be careful about that, okay? So let me know how this plays out for you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week.